well. Nothing's happened yet, but he'll be gone now. He'll be in a car already. I think he was getting changed before the rest of the team, so he'll be back with Yasmin, the family. So we hope everything goes smoothly over the next couple of days.
Another one about Xander, because they're impressive, sorry, not Xander, Darcy.
Yeah, well, I thought Xander played really well. I think he just on Xander, he was 3 in the morning, I think, on Thursday, that there was potential of Yasmin going into hospital and his baby's coming then, but he only came back into camp about 1 o'clock today, and I thought he played really well. I felt that the scrum was a real weapon for us today, and Xander was at the heart of that. Darcy Graham.
Yeah, please.
Darcy was outstanding. He scores different types of tries. His angles of running before he gets the ball are very hard to pick up. One of the tries of a little switch play with the 9 was evidence of that. His angles of running when he gets the ball and his strength to get out tackles is up there with the best in the world. I thought one of his angles, and Hugh and Darcy both hit really good tight lines, which led to a try. Which just shows his rugby ability to understand what's needed for that defence, but also his intent to get on ball, and that connection with Adam. Great by Adam to see that kick opportunity, but Darcy needs to be there calling for it and waving. So yeah, it was not only great to see him back, but great, even better seeing him scoring tries.
Sums up this little battle him and Duhan are having. He gets 4 goals level, and then 10 minutes later Duhan goes back ahead of him. How good is it to have 2 wingers like that sort of driving each other on with this little side battle they've got?
Yeah, look, I think that's the outcome. They're not driving each other on and trying to look for tries. They're doing the right thing for their team. Duhan did a lot of work to set up other people today. His kick chase was very good. He obviously could have scored another one near the end. And their tries are often scored by the work of other people too. So it's fantastic that we're living this living history. That we've got 2 players that are still got a lot of rugby ahead of them that are setting try scoring records. I think Ian Smith from 1925 had held that for so many years, but now we're seeing it broken every game or every other game that those 2 are playing.
Darcy's a really rough time of the last couple of years with various. We always come to get back to that level again.
Well, yes, because you know how much it means to him, but also how he trains, how he gets in on ball, and then he can just show his strengths after that. But you just don't know how quickly he will get to that level. But we're always confident he'll get there. I thought the last game he played for Edinburgh against Cardiff, it was close to his best form. Not playing last week allowed him to have a really good week of training, being fresh, and today was another level up, which was very pleasing.
Do you think the players feed off his energy as well, because the smile on his face is so massive?
Yeah, the crowd certainly feeds off of Darcy's energy, and he feeds off that. I think they love his toughness. Like those tries are tough tries. He has to work really hard, and yeah, I think you see the reaction when anybody scores a try, but when it's a Darcy try, everybody's up there. So pleased for him, particularly after what he's been through.
Greg, what was your assessment of the game overall? So kind of crazy bit in the middle when Fiji had a bit of dominance. What's your kind of takeaways?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was a crazy bit. I think that was just Fiji doing really well with their possession. That's not doing so well. I think that's what happens if you give opposition chances to get in your 22 regularly, and obviously our penalty count was part of that reason, and they deserved the tries. I thought the try with the little line-up play was very well executed. So yes, we want to fix that, and we want to improve that. The pleasing thing was the response. We were put under pressure, and the last 20 to 30 minutes was more like the first 20. Different type of game. There was fatigue on the field, and our players showed their fitness. I thought our bench really came on and added something, all of them, whether it was working the set piece or what they were doing in attack in particular. So yeah, it was good to see that response. Things to work on, as we knew there'd always be. but we got tested in that middle period and we came through.
How's Carroll doing?
Well, he's obviously upset because he'll be thinking that he might be missing the next few weeks. Felt his hamstring, so he'll know his own body. We hope it won't be anything serious, but you don't know until you get scan results. He tried to continue. Was that a good sign? I don't know. He's obviously upset, thinking he'll miss the opportunity to play next week or the next few weeks. It's a real shame. I think he's been playing excellently all season, all year, all calendar year. He's fullback when we won down in Cardiff. He's played on the wing, scored a good try today. He's someone that brings others into the game, so he'll be a miss, that's for sure.
Did Darcy go for an HIE? Did he get through it?
I think he failed that HIE 1, so we'll now have to wait and see HIE 2. If he passes that, then he'll have an HIE 3 in 2 days' time. So I think the initial HIE was failed, that's why he didn't come back on the field.
Now you've got players back from who are not available for today, but would you add somebody to the squad if Darcy's unavailable and Kyle's injured?
Possibly. Not thought about that yet. I'm still waiting to see how Toulouse get on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. We have an extra day of rest and recovery next week. We're not back in camp until Monday evening because it's a Sunday game. So yeah, we'll see. We know within our group players can cover other positions, and we do have depth. And we have a bigger squad for the next couple of weeks, a 6-day turnaround into Portugal. So maybe we can manage that within our squad. We'll see.
Just your assessment on Tom and Darcy Ray as well.
Yeah, well, Darcy Ray, I'm so pleased for him. Winning your second cap is almost as important as winning your first cap, and it's been a while since he won that first cap. But I thought his form for Edinburgh this year has been excellent. At scrum, which is his main job, he has to do as a tight head, but also in terms of contact and defence. Got a couple of ball carries today, scrummed well on 2 caps, and now he's really pushing for a bench spot probably next week. I think we know Xander's probably the favourite to start against South Africa, but you got Darcy, Elliot, Miller-Mills and Will Hurd all in the mix for next week. And TJ, Tom, was brilliant. We'd thought that he could cover 15. We know he can cover a centre, and his regular position is 10. Ideally, we thought the halfbacks will come on together, but the fact he can cover different positions is a real plus for us. And he was really good out there. Played with the usual effort and an aggressive defensive intent, but also ambitious attack. Good running lines, 2 offloads, and looks suited to playing at 15.
There was a lot of penalties in that period when you were under pressure. Is that a concern for you, or frustration, or is it just part of the game?
It's definitely frustration. I think 3 were for offside, which is something we can fix quite quickly. I think 3 of them were backs offside, so we don't really need to step offside if we're wider out. Sometimes the opposition puts you under pressure, and maybe you're the first defender and get caught. You want them out of the game, but you certainly want those ones which you can control your own actions by just stepping back a yard. I think there was always going to be some errors today. First game, there's an eagerness, so we've got to take them out next week, because penalties against the top team in the world, which obviously South Africa are, either mean points against, or it means you're going to have to defend a maul in your own 22, which most teams get something from that. That's a pressure position to deal with. So yeah, it was a tough period. I thought there was a couple of real good examples of hustle. I thought Tom Jordan getting that corner flag tackle, dead defensive set. I was watching with the TV in our coaching box, and it was going up to 17, 18 phases. The Fiji had possession, then we got a turnover. So there's a lot from our defence we can be pleased about, but there's some work on clearly.
To the Monday session.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've watched